let's see. Gushi's online, YouTube's online, TikTok's online, Twitch, you're always last. Come on, Twitch, connect so I can get this over with. There goes Stanley. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, so we're all online. Let's do the intro. Here's what I'm doing. Please come to my page. Please come to start, man. Alright, let's go to the web page first. Yeah, I don't want to be showing that. Give me a second. I'm going to close this out because I don't want this to be seen. Continue that. Take the 150. Yep, there it goes. Alright, what the? Oh, you can still hear the sound in the background. Can I mute the thing? Yeah, there it goes. Now I muted it. Alright, so, okay, so like I said, last month, Star Wars Autotelic showed up on Steam, with everything else. Now, one reason why I like it being on Steam, that Dit Raider that everybody had to deal with, and then the stupid thing acting up and sometimes slowing people down, that's not in the thing. Steam has its own, thing, just everything else. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I'll have to go back and set it, just everything else. But anyway, like I said, Steam is now got Star Wars Autotelic, and basically starting, and as you can see, achievement. All those Star Wars will not have Steam achievements on launch. Over 100 achievements will be added to the future update later this year. All achievements will be exact copies of Star Wars counterparts. Meaning Steam will not have the salute to unique achievement. So, if you've already unlocked an achievement, you've already got them, so you're not going to see them again. That's everything else, because you've already unlocked it. That's the reason why I like Star Wars. Whereas Star Trek, Star Trek Online, you make a character, you got to do everything all over. You get all the achievements, get all the unlocks, get all the stuff. Once you do all of that, you got to make a new character, and then you got to do it all over again. With that character. Whereas Star Wars, you make one character, you get all of the achievements, all of the unlocks, all of the stuff unlocked on one character, and it carries over to all your other characters, so they get that, even though it's a classic bonus, or a classic, oh, I did this, brag, it carries over to your other teams. Whereas Star Trek, no, hey, you're a Platinum God. You make a new character, say like a Romulan. Well, once again, you got to do it all over again to come Platinum God again. So, anyway, starting today, if you sign in today, now this is to the subscribers. To the subscribers, you will get Shae Vizla if you're a subscriber. Introducing a new player, the character player Type Corp. With the available to players to log in to Star Wars Autotelic anytime between the 28th and October 5th. Simply log into your game and you'll see an in-game mail waiting to you for a new player to claim. If you haven't used the player tutorial, you can achieve it by pressing the select title, on which I'll show how to do all that, just everything else. And again, for subscribers, a while back there was an event you had to do. If you did the event, you would unlock her, and she would run with you if you unlocked her, you did the event. Well, thanks to the Mandalorian Disney TV show, they have brought her back in honoring of the Mandalorian TV show on Disney. So if you're a subscriber, you actually have to, you have the chance of getting her and having her run with you. And, Hey Jenny, what you doing? Blah blah blah. Oh hi. Anyway, going back. You know, my thing is someone just DM me on Discord. So as a subscriber, you have the chance of getting her and having her run with you. So let's show you how to get the player. Now again, if you already have her, you're just going to get the player. But if you sign up today and start running, and again, one reason why I like Star Wars, you do not have to stay 24/7 signed up. Now me, I don't mind. It's $15. I don't mind that. So I stay signed up 24/7. But then at the same time, I'd run a guild. Um, the ones who have guilds have to keep their $15 going, or let's say I stop paying, that's everything else, and then someone comes into the guild and then starts subscribing, they can actually take over my guild and then delete it and get rid of it. That's everything else. So I keep mine going, basically to protect my guild, even though I know that it really jumps on it and one plays. It's a protection thing to protect my guild that I've got in the game. That again, only subscribers can run the guild, take care of the guild, create events, delete events, or even delete the guild altogether. Subscribers can do that. Free to play can join. They have some titles, but they can't make events, they can't do anything else. And free to play, unfortunately, all you can do is join. You can join the events, and then that's about it. You can't do anything else. Just at all. So again, all right, let's go ahead and get started with. Alright, so I already did it on that. Now the outfit here, again, if you're a subscriber and you've not gotten her the Thor, you'll get this outfit that you can see unlocked automatically. That's everything else. So this is a Shae Vizla's outfit. That's everything else that you automatically get. That's everything else. Alright, so let's go to my other character that I was on yesterday. Yeah, I basically signed in just to make sure that it's already active. So yep. It's already active. You can go claim it. So how you doing, Aaron? Alright, 13th first. Let's take care of some music. Yeah, let's turn the music back on. There, hopefully now the music's not blaring. Alright, so we need a mailbox. Where's the mailbox on here? So it's just over here somewhere. There it is. Now, before I take it up, in fact, we'll just go ahead and do it now. So what you're looking for is the Old Republic, your type work player. Thank you for being a member of Star Wars Old Republic. Join the reward Adventures to the Galaxy. You can claim your in-game reward by clicking on this item. There's a thought to with you. So we just added that. I am not sure why. I thought I'd gotten the droid, but I guess I didn't get the droid. So let's go ahead and clean the droid. So again, as you see, I already got her. So as you can see there. So you'll notice my player up here. Get everything else back. Let me go to my Showtime, because everybody likes my Showtime look. Alright, so again, as you'll notice my player up here, this is the Mandalorian one. Like I said, when I got her a while back, she was an event, that's everything else, so it'll get her, and they actually have the Mandalorian player here on a really cheap sale, that's everything else. So this was when they were just starting the Mandalorian TV show, and that and all, and they was like, you know, join the Mandalore, to come on Mando, and Alright, so go through to your character sheet. Go through where it says the select title. Now you'll notice I've got Sons of Mandalore. If you go down here, you know I don't have it yet. Duh. Alright, let's call the droid. So the droid's now part of our team. Yeah, now it's part of our thingy. And there it is, flare, type arc. So you'll see up here it kind of changed to everything else. And again, like I said, subscribers, you'll not only get the flare, but you'll also get her. So go to companion, shrink, shrink, shrink. Where is she? There she is. You'll also get her, that's everything else. Yeah, she's a funny type person, that's everything else. She makes comments, that's everything else and all. You know, and all this other stuff. But as you can see, yeah, she's part of my team, that's everything else and all, so. Let's go do a couple of missions with her. And then of course today's Friday, so I'll be jumping over to that and you see where Exern is. Okay, that's a spoiler, so we're not going to do that one. Return, I did return. Ah, okay. Well, we will jump. Always use your quick travel. Always use your quick travel. Wait, it's saying... Okay, where are you taking me?
At your service, sir.
I'll take me back to the main base. Duh. Sound okay, I hope, this time? Aww. Oh, my soul. Gotta go in here. Seems like. And I see, Dusty and everybody else signing in already. Like I said, he don't show up until, yeah, it's only 10:30. About 1 o'clock nighttime, the servers will basically go live, and then that's going to have to go looking. I'm actually part of the team now that goes looking for him. So they'll reach out to me and ask me to go to, like the last one. He was on EDZ at Windy Grove. And like, yep, he's standing right here in front of me. How you doing, Aaron? Seems like you're the only one on today. No one else is on talking. Oh, I gotta talk to you.
Sir. Guten Tazith asked me to keep an eye out. He wants to talk about the Bane Brigade.
My friend, I have a confession. When I founded the Bane Brigade 50 years ago, I never thought I'd see its equal. I nurtured those men and women, planned every mission,
I'm sorry to hear that,
sat
Aaron.
beside them when their limbs needed replacement. I wept upon their deaths, but you have done exceptionally.
Alright, tell me how the plan go then.
Did we succeed? Does the Republic believe the Bane Brigade is alive?
We intercepted the communique. The Republic is sending Jedi and Special Forces to hunt the Phantom Bane Brigade, thanks to your deception. But they'll find only expendable Imperial troops, like those you've met in the field. And as our men die, they will drag the Republic with them into their icy graves.
Time not to sacrifice our truth deserves better. Now, let's go dark-sided.
Those soldiers knew what they were getting into.
Indeed, the most anyone can contribute is to die for the Empire. Regardless, you are needed elsewhere in the galaxy. And know that while it cannot be public, you've earned the right to call yourself part of the Bane Brigade. No, you are the last of the greatest enemies of the Republic, and your name means fear.
Look up there. So 1 of 2 missions complete. What else is available? Alright, so again, I'm not going to do that, Aaron. I'll do a spoiler for you. Shroud. You know, I'm just going to abandon that right now. Yeah, this one I can't do until I complete the Knights of the Old Republic story. Tell me what chapter I'm on. Yeah, see, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this right here, you have to either subscribe to do this. The SWTOR warned that these 2 stories here, Knights of the Internal Thing and the Internal Throne here, they're single players, meaning you're going to die yourself. So if you team up with somebody, you're going to die yourself. So you want your companion a little 50, next level to kind of, help you get through it and everything else. Now, granted, the Knights of the Fallen Empire, not so bad, but the Internal Throne one, it's kind of a pain in the duck type with everything else. But you want to be on a, you definitely want your character to be, or your companion at 50. Now, since I'm 75, it's not so hard to do with everything else and all. It's just some of the fights are just stupid mechanics with everything else. Though what turned off a lot of people was all the way up till the Knights of the Old Republic. If you and say someone else got together, and as long as that person, as long as that person was a subscriber, you and that person could team up together and do all kinds of stuff with everything else and all. But then when the Fallen Empire and Eternal Throne came out, they broke it. So, you can still team up. But I did my own incidents, and I see Douglas trying to log in and probably going to try to, run around and try to defend the our guild here, even though nobody really signs in anymore. Yeah, there's quite a few times me and Douglas, I did my own incident, Douglas with his own incident, and we still do it with everything else. But like I said, it's a single player. Now supposedly, now I've not tested it, but in the newer story, after the Internal Throne and all, use it up to team up with one person, But again, that person has to do the subscriber, then you and that person can team up and do the stuff together. Stuff like that. So, and there he goes, kill the Jenny, kill the Jenny. And no, as I was saying, so I don't know what else to say or do. It just, a lot of it I've already kind of gone through. And to you, Aaron, I really can't do too much because a lot of these spoilers to you. You know, you've not gotten to that storyline and stuff through a lot of stuff. Whereas, in fact, let's see. And again, like I said, the next world is 75. Alright, he's 75, 70, 70. Yeah, I've got a lot of these characters who's not gone through. Okay, there's 75, 70. Yeah, see, a lot of these characters, okay, he's 75. 73. That's the one I was working on right there, to the Labor Day stuff and the Memorial Day stuff. And there's Arthur there. I was working on him for the longest time. Now, like I said, Aaron, is it free to play? Yes, it is free to play. You can play this game, just everything else. So, yep. Let me show you real quick. Library. So as you can see, it is free to play. Just everything else. You can't play the game. As you can see, you got your achievement news here, which is kind of coming out soon. That's everything else. The only catch is, like I was showing yesterday, that's the wrong one. That it is free to play. That's everything else. Yeah, there's it back out. Give me a minute. Acting up in another channel. Get a news. Now go to without. Go to without. I want the name page. Now go that. I will get that a lifetime the third death isn't exactly, because that's the thing. DNA, hey, it's a third status is not too bad. Okay, there it is. Free to play changes. I am going to take this out so it's not so dorky looking. Alright, so again, like I said, when you get into the game, now for the longest time, you had to be a subscriber to do Rise of the Heart Cartel, which is the third DLC. So as you can see, free to play. Shadow Revan, free to play. Knights of the Old Republic, again, you have to be a subscriber. But again, these two here, they're single players. They're good stories. There's everything else and all, but you know, they're single players. What pissed off a lot of people was all the way up to the Rise of the Dark Cartel and Shadow Revan, you could team up with a friend and, you know, kind of go, I got the thirst because of you. Exactly, Aaron. But there's a lot of people who actually sign up, join my guild, play through a little bit, but as soon as they get done with the Shadow Revan, they kind of call it. Because as you can see, up to Shadow Revan, that's it. Now, the cool thing is about Shadow Revan, to the people who play the Knights of the Old Republic, yeah, you get to see a follow-up to what happened to Revan, what happened to Revan's cult, what happened to Revan's army that Revan was basically working on. So, Shadow Brethren, you get to see, what happened after you got done playing Knights of the Old Republic and what happened to Revan and everything else. So a lot of people who jumped on me, joined me, yeah, I helped them level through and play the game together. The reality, the game's not hard to do. But then, like I say, when you get to Knights and the two Knights here, they're just guards only. But Onslaught, because so many people pretty much go, I quit because you won't let my girlfriend play, or I quit because you won't let my brother play, I quit because you won't let my mom and dad join me, I quit. So when they brought out Onslaught, again, you have to be a subscriber, but they brought it back to where if you and someone else are on the friend list, or if you and Steve Johnson's on the guild leader, somebody in the guild want to team up and do Onslaught together, you could, with everything else. But the mechanic of these two here, they still not fixed yet. It's still, you're still on your own basically. So you want to be, next level, and you're continuing at next level 15. Cool, I play Star Wars Battlefront before. Same here. I've got all of the Star Wars, Battlefront, just everything else, and pretty much I enjoy doing Star Wars. But like I said, if you hadn't noticed my banner, basically, I do Star Trek and Star Wars. I'm open-minded to both Star Trek lore and the Star Wars. At the add new content, they make more subscribers, only content available for free to play. It just takes forever. Pretty much, yep, pretty much. But unfortunately, but here's the good news though. Now that they've added it on Steam, with everything else and all, yeah, now that it's on Steam with everything else, and pretty soon, we will be getting the new update with everything else. Now right now the update is the Pod Racer, like right there, Nightlight, I totally skipped because I could care less about it. See, it's been a while since I did Galaxy News. Here it is, right here. Star Wars is now on Steam. A full breakdown of everything related that can be found in this article and published yesterday. A recap 2020 Alderaan Stronghold part in the Scoot Rally, which I never got into, so I didn't do the Scoot Rally. That's everything else. But 6.2, yeah, they're supposed to straighten that out. And they're going to be bringing a lot of stuff back to the game, just everything else. Because of Mandalore, yeah, Eric Muska, which I still follow, and just everything else. He actually said because of the Mandalorian TV show on Disney, yeah, they've got another year contract and just everything else and all. So, but it's going to be basically Mandalore kind of themed, I believe. Just everything else. Since they brought her back, just everything else. I need them to add the X-Wing game playable Windows 10, like they do with StarCraft. Get it time. I mean, I have it on here. As you can see, I got Dark Fighter, Republic Commando. As you can see, I've got all of them. Dark Fighter, there it is. Got Gold Pack, Dark Forces, Dark Fighter. There it is right there. So yeah, I've got it. That's everything else. And then of course Battlefront. Yeah, it's all in order. I don't think I picked that up. No, I didn't. I didn't pick it up. I didn't grab it. I need to grab it though. But yeah, as you can see, I've got pretty much all of them. And again, like I said, this is the cool thing. The Shadow Revan, when you thought about Revan, with everything else, you find out the backstory of what happened to Revan and stuff. And then the Clone Wars. So yeah, I've got pretty much all of them. Force Unleashed. So I've got quite a few of them. I've got quite a few. Go ahead and move my mousey thing in. I'm still at the start. Yeah, I guess, like I said, I had a lot of friends who kind of picked it up. I was kind of mad about it because I thought, they was going to put a bunch of like loot boxes in and lift everything else and all. But then seeing that I should have grabbed it when I had the chance, because like I said, for a while there, I was kind of mad at BioWare. I mean, I went out of my way to get the Andromeda thingy, and which is Mass Effect, and they literally dropped the ball with that. And then they brought out the just lasting it takes till to take mine has like 5 games. I ain't been playing since Steam basically started. I mean that's basically me. I have been playing games, just everything else. And I actually had another friend of mine who was like, yeah, technically now, right now, I've only got Steam installed. But, I mean, at one time, I had every launcher. I had Epic Launcher, the Bethesda. At one time, I had every single launcher, known to mankind. Just everything else. Like right now, I can see it's doing something in the background with Destiny. Yeah, I see the down arrow. So apparently there's a download waiting to start. So I see the down arrow for Destiny. But yeah, I mean, at one time I had all of the, launcher, just everything else. I had Epic, Bethesda, BattleNet at one time. I had them all at one time. Alright, let's go see what Bubbles is. Or did he just sign in, grab this thing, and then leave? No, he's still here. He's on his Marauder. He's just sitting on his ship as he always does. You planned it again longer than Steam, my man. You're old. Exactly! I mean, when Steam came out, and it's like, hi, we're Steam. We'll host your games and show games. And then when I said, can we see something naughty? Oh, we're not there. Go to Pornhub. I'm like, come on. I want to see dancing Twi'leks. Like, no, go to Pornhub. You want to see dancing Twi'leks. Now, at the time, like I said, Total was just sitting on his ship, on his Marauder. Like I said, this guy's got everything done except for the main stories, just everything else. And Aaron hates me when I do stories. Yeah, see, I think this one, yeah, launch, okay. Yeah, so when I do this one, it'll basically end the Knights of the Old Republic story, just everything else, in which goes start into the next part, which is the Jedi Onslaught and the Jedi Siege. I need to get expansion to Destiny 2. I have mostly done everything you can solo in the game. Yeah, like I said, later on, I will be doing that, because I'm part of that team that goes looking for him. That's everything else. Like I said, last week, he was on EDZ at Windy Grove. That's everything else. So, about 12:30 or so, I'll be jumping over there, start kind of playing around. That's everything else. But I'm part of that team that goes looking for him and tries to find where he's at. I'm thinking that this time, since he was at EDZ last week, he's either going to be at the tower. He usually shows up EDZ, the tower, or Titan. He doesn't really go anywhere else for some reason. Alright, let's switch. Let's find something to do for a little bit. I'm gonna go see what my other characters are doing. Now, then if I've got any other questions, I'm watching the chat box. I've got Aaron on YouTube watching, and I got Deadman on YouTube watching, so thanks for watching and following. Alright, so what are you doing? What have you got? Alright, I got, Alright, so this guy's pretty much done too. Then I've got to slot the, mission boards. Yeah, and this guy's done. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that rid of. Douglas, what are you doing? Apparently Douglas was just playing with the thing in the background. Alright, go there, go there. Yeah, like I said, this guy's already done all the story. He's just basically waiting till the next basically big expansion comes out. Alright, mission board, where is mission board? Now this is the guy I was using for a while, because he does all the power tech, and yeah, they finally fixed it. So if you like doing all that cargo and planes and this everything else, but for the longest time it would look like hell. You really couldn't do anything. It was like, you know, you fired your flame bolt, and it didn't seem to do anything. Well, they finally fixed it where, yeah. You know, you can do some damage now. And I think this is the mission board right here. There, all the dailies now unlocked. Click on those two. And you see this guy, he's still working on HK. So, you know. He's still working on HK. Now, technically, I don't have to do this, but I do it for my people that want to come in, because if you become a subscriber, you can actually unlock him right away with everything else. But the third status, now there's this mission you have to do, and you can get him, and then free to play. If you do the mission here, you can unlock him as well, but you got to do the whole grind to get them unlocked. Where it's a subscriber, no, you just go to Cartel Store and just buy them out right then and there, and you got them immediately. You don't have to do the mission. You just buy it and go. Yeah, because like I said, this guy, he's done everything. He's just basically waiting for the new update to come out. And just slap them the mission boards, which are your dailies, after you do the storyline stuff. Oh, no, where's the mission board at? La 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 la. Yeah, that's now done. So jump to the next place. Yeah, and it's got a question. So I thought it looked like a dead man on Gucci and Aaron on YouTube. You guys got any questions, you asked. Mission board. There. That's now done. All I have is just that one and HK. Now, let me see what Bubbles is doing in the background. And you'll see this is my main character, who's still wearing his Christmas outfit. As you can see, of course, I'm sitting in my stronghold. Go there. Yeah, the sadly, like I said, nothing's really playing the game anymore. And this is why you want to subscribers have to kind of keep going, because like I said, if I stop subscribing, someone else can actually come in and take over the fleet and then, change everything or just delete it. Just flat out delete it, just to be a jerk about it. And then all that grinding and all that stuff you did, well, it just disappears. If someone, came in and started to be a jerk about it. But yeah, like I said, it's only $15, so that's nothing to me. Oh, I got a level up just for signing into this guy today. Oh, okay, so finally that was... Huh. I'm not doing it. Yeah, and that's another thing I've noticed with this guy game. This guy, I was not signing in. I kept signing into my Mandalore. No, I don't want to sign out. I want to go back. I kept signing into my Mandalore. That's everything else. You gotta sign into all your characters once in a while, just so the game can see that character. That's everything else. Or the game think the character's inactive. That's everything else. So apparently I thought it became leaders for a little while. Let's see how much nail I've got. Just the one. Alright. Now this guy, out pushing him through the story. Yeah, this guy, out pushing him through the story, that's everything else. And yeah, he's actually going to take the entire back. Because like I said, there's the neutral way where you keep your alliance, and both the entire and the Republic deals with you, that you keep your alliance. This guy, no, I was actually going to join, and a big spoiler. If you're on the Empire side, all those rebel people that joined your alliance, a lot of them will leave when you rejoin the Empire. Vice versa with the rebel side. If you decide to rejoin the rebels and take the Jedi and all of them back, all those Empire players or NPCs that you picked up, they'll leave you and go back to the Empire because they don't want to be part of the Republic, So this guy I was going to take back and actually take him back. Basically, get my basically throne, have my seat on the Dark Council so I can do Dark Council stuff, that's everything else. And that's really the only change in the storyline. The Alliance thing, that's everything else. And then, do you stay with the Alliance, keep doing the Alliance stuff, and the Independent, or do you join the Empire and start doing things to the Empire again, or the Republic again, that's everything else and all. So that's really the only changes. And it's coming up on 11. So I'm going to jump off here, get something to eat, that's everything else. Go and see what the group is doing. I'll be over in Destiny, that's everything else. Because like I said, it's Friday, so we'll be looking for Exurn, see where Exurn is. The only sad thing is for Exurn, the last 2-3 times, I had everything unlocked. I didn't need to get anything. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off here, get something to eat for lunch. That's everything else, and then just kind of play the Let's Go Find Exurn game when it kicks over at 1 o'clock tonight. So, Deadman, Aaron, thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end it now. So here's our ending. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, South on another question, Junior. Thank you for watching my stream. Please click on the follow button. Please also hit the little bell notification and to come follow me. But I do want to point out those little links there. Please go to those links if you want to get more info. And please come to my Patreon page and support me if you enjoy my work and all. Thank you. Bye. Alright, thank you again for watching and follow, subscribe. And I'll see you everybody in about an hour looking for Exxon and Destiny. Bye now.